Live. Where am I? Okay, right here. Click on this and that. Oh, look at my face. I am live. All right. Let me show on my Discord people. Hello, I am live. Let's see here. Announcements. Is live. All right. All set up. Hear the voice of the bard, who present, past, and future sees, whose ears have heard the holy word that walked amongst the ancient trees, calling the lapsed soul and weeping in the evening dew, that might control the starry pole and fallen light renew. O earth, return, arise from out of the dewy grass. Night is worn, and the morn rises from the slumberous mass. Turn away no more, while without turn away. The starry floor, the watery shore, is given thee to the break of day. Good to be with you. It is I, your bard, your spiritual entertainer. Nothing more, nothing less. We are starting late today, right? A few hours into the day here, because I had to go get a minor surgery done on my back. Just a laser opening it up, and it was no fun. It was painful. It was very painful. Laying there, I think I am not able to lay straight because my spine, when it compresses, it causes me excruciating pain. So when I lay down, it's usually on my side. Look at puberty is happening. Oh my. Oh, damn. 50 years old almost and still going through puberty. I guess it happens to people, right? But yes, I was at the doctor. It was a terrible burning smell when they were going in there with the laser, whatever. I don't know what the hell they were doing. It was terrifying. I had a little, about this big of a cyst on my back that had to go. This is like the third time it's reappeared. The first time, the doctor did a shitty job, and so I had to. It grew back, and then the second time, I'm like, screw the doctor. I had my wife take a razor blade to it to try to get rid of it that way, and that it came back. Hopefully, I went to a dermatologist this time, so I hope that he is finally able to relieve me of the excruciating reality on my back. Oh, let's see. Might be harassed by AI or a team. In fact, it is your work only taught you to be aware of two spots that are tear. There is tear by politics and unrecognized. I own you. What the hell are you talking about? I have no. What are you trying to say here? You think that I am an artificial intelligence, sir? Do I look like an AI? I probably would make myself a lot more handsome if I was an artificial intelligence. Oh my goodness. What kind of bullshit is this here? Oh, Josiah, Ceridwen is my lord here. Ceridwen 3:16. For Ceridwen so loved the world that she gave her only cauldron, that whoever shall receive of it shall be inspired. Oh, and that's American. We don't do politics here, sir. I am not into politics. You want to talk about spirituality? That's fine. I like to talk about spirituality. Prostate exam is here. If you need a prostate exam, he is the person to go to. And Reiki nails today, Natalie. You have the Reiki nails on your fingers. If you saw Natalie's video for this morning, she has Reiki fingertips. She is the official Reiki master of the channel here. And I got to get my nails done. The Christian fundamentalists, you love that. Like, I knew he was gay. Look at that. He has fingernails on here. The press. Oh, shit. I can't. I just got back from surgery. I'm not going to be. All right, let me do this. All right. Say, we rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. Nakeo Taco Bell. There's your demon, sir. You cast the demon of the Taco Bell commercial. Thank you. I hate Taco Bell, and because of you, Christian, you have freed me from the demonic pit of endless bowel movements. I appreciate you, sir. You're such a powerful Christian to relieve me of this great entity known as the Nokeo Taco Bell. Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting to get one in the beginning of the program now. So I appreciate you, powerful, powerful Christian you are. Oh my goodness, here. We would all, yeah. Cool Hand Mountain Man, good to see you. Good to have you here. Exorcism, first thing in the morning. Oh man, this really gets your blood boiling, right? Sam is here. Good to see you, Sam. Good to have you here. All right. And Doctor's Poe is here. Good to see you. Praise Ceridwen's loving embrace. May the fire under her cauldron warm everyone's heart. Indeed. And our good friend, our Norse pagan friend, lover of Freya, Ulf. Ulf is here. Good to see you, Ulf. Good to have you here for your spiritual entertainment. Joshua, you only get one exorcism, sir. If the first one don't work, it's on you, buddy. It's on you. We already had the demon removed today. You'll have to come back for tomorrow's show if you want to do 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. I will be back. If you want any residual demons that are left, you'll have to come back tomorrow and cast them out, sir. Oh, man. Yeah, a rebuking at the top of the stream. The energy of the demonic activity is large today, right? Oh, look at it. It's a rebuke war. They usually cause a bingo. It's too early in the show. Yeah. I wasn't expecting to get an exorcism as soon as I walked on. But you never know. With the power of Christian fundamentalists, they are able to do such great things in the world. Especially the power to annoy the shit out of you. Why do you believe in what you believe in? For fun. That's why. Why do you believe in what you believe in? Yeah, they take the fun out of everything, yeah. When you used to go to church and the people would turn to each other and say, peace be with you, my little brother and I thought we were just making nonsensical whispers and sounds. So funny. Yeah, they got rid of that shit, right? In the Roman church, you can't shake people's hands now. They're like, you can't touch. Don't touch people. We've had problems with that. Yeah, they used to hug one another, shake each other's hands. You felt like you were part of a family. Now they're like, oh, peace be with you. Or they give you the peace sign at you. Love you, Father. Nice to see you. Cyberdoof is here. Oh, good to see you, Cyberdoof. Good to have you. And Loopy After Dark. Our witchy friend is here. Good to see you. You've moved on to Ceridwen. Really? You have? What was your deity before? Loopy After Dark. Holy Meows. Damned in Donatos. Good to see you. All right. Ceridwen loves you, Joshua. Receive from the cauldron. Come to the cauldron of Ceridwen. Receive her love. Inquisitor Bacon is here. Good to have you here, our friend. And Bradley Bear. Hail Ceridwen, hail Breach. Grand risings to you, my friend. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Felix is here. Good to see our good friend. You saw the exorcism as soon as you tuned in today. I was quite lucky to have it at the beginning of the show rather than midway through. Gives me a time for the other demons to just settle down and relax. Demons inside of me, you all get your turn. There's so many Christian fundamentalists in the world. as I've told people, I am in the Guinness Book of World Records now for the man who has received the most exorcisms in the world. Every day I get one. Every day I get one. You fundamentalists, you can't help yourself. We get all excited about it. Oh, look, I can use my powers. Oh, there's a heathen there. Let me go and cast devils out of him. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it's good to see you. My good friend Felix, been thinking about you lately and praying for you. I hope your journey is going well with you. And I'm here for you if you ever need anything, Felix. Felix and I together left the same place. We were both in the same church. We had enough of the bullshit there. So I left first and he left a few weeks later. The presbyter there was evil. Yeah. Oh, Jesus is your mechanic? Is he really? Let's see here. You are the Morrigan. That's your deity? Lupi After Dark, you are a servant of the Morrigan, the goddess of fate. I don't really consider her war deity. I know my ancestors did, but for me, she is more of a goddess of fate. I think more is more of on our end. Like Ceridwen here, she is the goddess of bards, but she's much more than that to me. You know, yesterday I was meditating upon the idea of archetypes. Now, some people, I mentioned that, like I tell you that I'm not a pagan. Even though I have a goddess, you're like, you are a pagan, you have a goddess? No, I do not. In that way, Ceridwen is an archetype. Ceridwen is an ancestor who is the face of deity to me. And I believe that she really is active. But you have within yourself these images that reveal something to you. Like my first experience was the archetype of the Father, and using Jesus to be that image that guided me to this inner reality. Now, this is something that Carl Jung came up with, if you are familiar with him. He is the great analytical psychologist of the 60s and 50s and stuff. Now, these realities, he's probably older than that. I know he died around there. But the reality of the archetype, if you look within yourself, there are faces that are a part of you that allow you to see the other side. For instance, let's go back to a common level. You have an image of a loved one within you, right? That draws feelings, that draws, that allows you to have experiences, right? You have an image of a loved one. Now, when you go to the loved one, they are not exactly that image, but they are much more than that image. The image begins in you, and you are able to connect to that other person. Well, every human being, you have these archetypes within you. And what Carl Jung did, he laid out a whole bunch of them, right? Mainly the anima or the animus, is the opposite that is within you. And that is something you relate to. So Ceridwen to me is an image within myself that I'm able to relate to deity. And it's very real. It is not like just an idea. It causes emotion. It allows me to experience something. Had I not had that archetype, I would not have it. So my archetype of Ceridwen, now as an ancestor, it's probably not accurate. She was an ancestor in the Celtic tradition, and now she is a goddess. So my archetype might not be accurate, but it is enough to touch her, and for her to touch me. That is the power of the archetype. It allows you to build a bridge to what is greater than your comprehension. And that is how I understand archetypes. Now, you might understand them differently than I do. And feel free to correct me if you think that I don't have the right idea. I'm not always right. I have lots of ideas that I've experienced in my life and that I share with people, and I'm not always right. And I know, hopefully you know that about yourself as well, that you're not always right. That's why it's good to have conversations, right? So we can look into the other person You know what? Hey, look, I think you're wrong about that. Yeah. Let's see here. Without love at heart, all religious endeavors is forlorn. Yes, Cyberdoof. Thank you for your wisdom. Your pantheon is filled with female warrior archetypes. There you are. So you draw strength from that image. It allows you to connect. It allows you to operate in the world. The warrior lady, right? Yeah. Titanium Justin is here. Good to see our good friend who continues the tradition of the Steely Dan Corporation. Good to have you here. You enjoyed your work with the Morrigan. She was a goddess that you turned to. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Bruce Bowling, good to see you, our good friend. You just stopped by to say good morning and a bright and joyful day to everyone. Thank you, our good friend Bruce. We appreciate you stopping in. And we have all these people, 30 people and only a few of these. Go give it a touch. Look at that. Ooh, give it a touch. That little thumb button, that helps bring more people here because I'll just keep talking. I want to talk to you. I want to talk about your spirituality. I want to talk about the things that you enjoy. That is my purpose here. I am your internet archetype here to encourage you, to inspire you, to share my wisdom with you, my experience. So I do this for a living. And without these, I would be poor. So I appreciate people that you can subscribe. You can also join our Discord community. We have a wonderful community of so many diverse people that are on there, all kinds of people from different spiritual experiences. We even have atheists that are on there, and Satanists. Ooh, look out. And Christians and Jews and Muslims and pagan people all in one place having a good time. Now, where the hell do you see that in the world today? Do you see that a lot? This is the power of spiritual entertainment. It brings people together. Now, before I learned to bring people together, Dungeons and Dragons was a game I used to bring people together at one table that were enemies. I could bring political enemies, sit at the same table and have a good time. So I've had previous experience of bringing diverse people together under the banner of entertainment. We have a really beautiful community, and we have people that are, I am new to my YouTube channel is quite successful for the limitations. This is not a big audience, right? Keredwin is not a big audience for people, but it's slow and it's moving. We've had about 500 subscribers this week so far. I'm moving up to 15K, and I want to help other people to be successful. We have a YouTube in our channel on Discord. We have people who want to promote their YouTube channels. I want to help you. I'll say I will subscribe to it. I mean, that is helpful, so I want to help you. I have learned in doing YouTube what works and doesn't work. I don't watch any of those damn videos. Like, watch my video. I'll tell you how to get 1,000 followers. That shit doesn't work. Yeah, what works is persistence and flooding the YouTube with videos every day. If you want to be successful in your YouTube, every day you must have content, and you need something that people are attracted to. Like, people like spirituality. That's a big deal, right? And what the type of spirituality that I practice, druidry, that is a new and popular thing in the world. And there's not a lot of channels that are promoting it. Like, when I came on here, I wanted to learn about druidry, and I kept getting Dungeons and Dragons. I'm like, shit, I love Dungeons and Dragons, but I want to learn about druidry. So I said, well, shit, I'm going to put druid videos out every day. And I have over 600. I have a whole playlist called Druidic Wisdom with modern druidry in it, from modern practitioners of Druidry, sayings of the ancestors, and a lot of my own modern presentation of Druidry, if you're interested. Every morning there's content here. And if you are trying to do, you have to have something that sells, and you have to keep going at it every day. You'll say, well, look at that video, it's not doing it well. I've had videos like months old. They start to trend. And the other thing is, YouTube is pay to play. When I started, I've noticed that I retain the same audience. I'm like, this is a really good video. Why isn't it going further? I don't understand. Why am I only getting 1,500 subscribers a week, 1,500? Why don't I go further? This is a good video here. I realized that YouTube is pay to play. Out of the collection of money that I get, I put 50 back in for YouTube to disperse the video out. And if the video is good, you will get subscribers. And I've seen that. So YouTube is pay to play. They want you to make videos that they want to make money off you, but they also, you have to pay for it. $50 a month at least to circulate. Now I can afford to do that because I make a few $100s every month on here. I put 50 back in to circulate. So if you're interested in doing that, you have a good video, promote it. And then people will start subscribing to your channel. Now, if it's a shitty video, don't expect anyone to subscribe to it. I have a few videos that people have really enjoyed, and I go for those ones. I'm always making content, so I know what is good and what could be better. But I found persistence is the key, and you need to utilize all formats of YouTube. You need to make videos, shorts, and also what you need to do is these live streams. Now, the live streams on your computers, unless you have a already established base, you're not going to get a lot on that in the beginning. You need to use the cell phone, and you need to have something attractive where people will look. What is that about? Like when they see this shit here, Catedwin 316, that captures people's attention. That is important. Using the phone for your YouTube lives. Yeah, that is I started another channel for my Dungeons and Dragons stuff, and I just got permission to use my live on my phone. So I plan on doing that. I dress up as a wizard and stuff. I'm going to see how that works out. Some of you were looking forward to my game tonight, but I joined this game and it seemed like there was children. I don't play D&D with children unless they're my own kids, or unless a friend says, can I have my kid play? I don't want to play with children. And some of these people that play Dungeons & Dragons, they live out their sexuality in the game and stuff. I don't care about that shit. I want to play a game filled with lore and entertainment. In this particular game, when I went on their Discord server, it sounded like a bunch of damn children. So I said, maybe this isn't for me. So I canceled my participation. So Sir Garrick is still on the prowl for a good game that he can play during the week. Hopefully one day he'll find one. Now, if you're interested in Dungeons and Dragons, this is my channel. I'll give it to you right here. I'll put it in the pin eventually. Let's see here. Copy and let's see. There. That is my D&D channel, which is brand new. I just got over 100 subscribers. It's there's a big market for Dungeons and Dragons. I don't expect it to be doing well like I do on here. All right, going back to your comments. So that's just a few hints for people who are interested in, being successful in YouTube. One of the things that I don't have a beautiful face, so that goes against me. If you have a beautiful face, you're bound to get lots and lots of likes and subscriptions that way. The negative thing with doing that is you don't have substantial people who are interested in your content. They just get a boner when they watch you. I've built a nice, steady fan base of people who are interested in the content. It's called a loyalty base. That is also very important, that you develop a loyalty base where you are always interacting with the people. If you're just not interacting with them, they don't feel like they are a part of, and it helps to memorize things about them. That is a psychological tool. And I'm not trying to manipulate people, but I have learned, to put value in the person by remembering things about them, by keeping them in my heart, by considering them in my spirituality and my meditation and prayer. That's very important, that you develop these connections with people so they keep wanting to come back. All right, enough on that. Let's see here. We have had a good church then. The priest used to play basketball with us during CCD, and he was a body and elbow checking us in the face. Yeah, there's a lot of good clergymen out there, right? And prostate exam. Now, I'm not a fan of the Catholic Church. I think the Catholic Church is a controlling and manipulative organization that needs to die. It needs to go away. But there are good clergymen in it, and it pisses me off when these assholes get on here and start talking about child molesters all the time. Not all Catholic ministers are perverts. Unfortunately, they've done a shitty job, the hierarchy. But there's a lot of evil people within the Catholic Church that use the religion to control and manipulate people and to get away with, what is this shit? I don't want Baldur's Gate 3 soundtrack. I didn't put repeat. Let me go to 10 Towns here. There we go. So it pisses me off when, because I was a clergy before I retired from Catholicism. And it pisses me off when I see that shit, because they're not all like that. I certainly wasn't. I mean, I have a family, and it pisses me off when people call me a child molester, and I have 8 children. And there are people who are victims of pain and suffering by others. And when you start using that as a way to make fun of someone, demonstrates how much of an asshole you really are. Oh, let's see here. Where am I at here? Let me put this pin my pin message. There it is. It is pinned. So you can come back to it and go there and subscribe if you like D&D. All right, shit. Where am I at here? Oh, where are we going here? Scrolling. I'm about 30 minutes behind in the chat, but I'll be here for a couple hours. Yeah, probably about 3 hours I'll be with you today. Unless something happens. Oh, my goodness here. You need 4 blood transfusions? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. My wife has had several in her life. She has a problem with her blood. And this is why, let's see. Oh, shit. What is that? My daughter's telling me something. All right. Now, having children was keeping my wife alive. When she has a period, she was dying. All of her iron going out of her body, all of her blood. She's had several blood transfusions in her life because of her uterus. So after our 8th child, she had to get one of those, whatever they call, where they remove the uterus, where she's no longer bleeding. So I would probably have like 20 kids by now. But, having children was keeping her alive. But also leading us into poverty. Oh, it was a lot of fun while it lasted. You're a Latin lover named Jesus? Oh, man. We will burn for affinity. Yep, it'll be fun. You're welcome, Felix. You think the hypothetical ultimatums start with Jesus loves you first. And there's no ultimatums in love. There is no ultimatums in love. You cannot love someone and force them to do that in return. Yeah, the idea of God, however you want to go about doing it, You are loved regardless of what you have done or will do, what you believe in. I mean, the idea of Christianity is gospel, is good news. They've made it into a bullshit system. The good news should be, this is wonderful stuff. It's here if you want it. But they didn't make it that way. It's, you take this or you're screwed. That is not, it's not like Buddhism. Buddhism is like, hey, we got some good shit here if you want it. You don't have to do it, but it's here for you if you want it. That's how I think Christianity should have been. The way it is now is terrible. You can't even walk in a church without fear. Like, am I doing it right? Why are those people staring at me? Yeah, my wife, she was telling me a story when she was younger. She would go to youth groups and stuff like that, Pentecostal churches. Well, one day she showed up at this Pentecostal church that she had went to when she was younger. She had jeans on, and people recognized her there. And what did they do? They turned their backs to her. Isn't that sick? Isn't that disgusting? And that's kind of mild compared to all of these churches are control structures. They want to control your behavior. And when you're not doing it the way they want you to, they will shun you away. Countless times I have seen the presbyter that I worked with turn people away just because they weren't going to church enough or they weren't Byzantine enough. He was a son of a bitch. I mean, turn people away, families, children, because they weren't doing the religion the way he wanted. Even though the canonical laws of the church said they had every right to receive Holy Communion. He was a real asshole. Churches control people. Let's see here. Good to see you, Mocha. Or not Mocha, Nibbles. That's just Equinox. Let's see here. Your deities run from Hecate, Ardinia, Nemesis, Diana, Nyx, Korn, Yin, the Mulligan, and the Fae. Look at you. You got all kinds of diversity there in your witchy work that you do. Bringing up Carl Jung, man's very wise. Yeah, Carl Jung is he is responsible for a lot of modern spirituality. Carl Jung. Now, I'm not an expert, certainly, but I've been exposed to a lot of his ideas that have been quite helpful to me. And so I share them. The obsidian mirror. Oh, rather burn in your own freedom than serve a selfish, child-minded being. Yeah, I agree. Starbucks, Lady Keta doing today. You got the gift of caffeine. You see I thought on the Starbucks can, the boxes and stuff, that is the Lilith. I didn't know it was Kennedy. I mean, it could be whatever the hell you want, really, right? You believe in some type of welcoming mother figure. When we die, I had an accident, lost consciousness for a long time, and all I could see was the woman's silhouette reaching for you. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. It's good to know that that's what you're going to experience, right? The mystery of death is going to be no fun. It's going to be a terrible experience. Because I don't know why it's so terrible. Because where you're going is not bad, right? If you're going into the arms of a mother, that's a wonderful experience. Pagan is also a Christian term to describe those who weren't Christians. Yeah, the common folk. Yeah. Lewis is here. Moving up into the YouTube. You got 2 ads before load stream. You go, Bart. Yes. Those ads pay my bills. Look at that. Yeah, thank you for being here, Lewis. I appreciate you. Our morning astrologer, Lewis, is here. Also one of my players on Friday evening. We play D&D together on our other channel. Carl Jung is amazing, scary, but also amazing. Yes, he had wonderful insights, right? You've been reading Hegel, but maybe I'll pick up Jung again. Yeah. We are called heathens. Pagan is an umbrella term. They don't have a concept of what is truly good. No, they don't. Now, think about this. many of these people that are being controlled by these systems, they would still be doing the behavior that they're not supposed to be doing if they could get away with it. You're not really changing at all by this system. It's just controlling your behavior. Don't you think the deity is concerned about what's in here, right? What's in here is what is important, not you not doing something. Think about how much of a scam that is. Do you think you're going to get a... Now, if the deity is this judgmental asshole, do you think he's going to let you get away with not anything in here? Just your behavior is right? I mean, think about that for a moment. You think your deity is going to let you get away with your shit? I don't think so, right? It's a big scam. When you have this system that makes these demands from you, it does not change you, right? Now, some of the things that I've noticed when leaving Christianity is I cuss a lot more. I probably use the F word more than ever I have in my whole life now, since I was a teenager. When I was a teenager, like, the F word was an adjective. It was like fucking this and that, everything. It was terrible. That was my adjective. Now I don't do that, but when I get angry, I do use the F word a lot more than I ever before. Now that wasn't changed inside of me. My lack of patience, I am prone to anger. That did not change, right? On the outside, it might have changed. I might have held myself back because of fear of consequences, but the inner person was not healed. There's still healing that needs to be done with the angry man inside of me. Let's see here. Superhero movies aren't real. They move us because the stories tell us a lot about the human psyche. There's power in what you believe. That's right, Damien. Yeah, that's right. It's close. I want to work with, throw in a few male gods, just about identical. Yeah. Yeah, in terms of working with deity, it is mostly female for me. I've had the father has been like the main revealer, the All Father, the one I have heard from, the one that has been there for me, and I felt him shifting that vision of the divine into maternity. So this is a new practice for me as well. Philip Newell, probably. I think people have mentioned that before. Oh, let's see here. Jung admitted he believed in God. No, he did not. He said, I don't believe in God. I know. I know. That's a difference, right? He knows. He doesn't need to believe. Believing is a waste of time. He knows the divine. I think that is very powerful. If you're just believing in a deity, you're wasting your time. That's what Christians are taught to do, make believe, right? Carl Jung knew, he didn't believe. Sir Flame Drop is here, the Butt Whisper. Good to see you, Sir Flame Drop. Good to have you here. Let's see. I do understand the deities and archetypes different than you, but we learn from one another. Yeah. Yeah, I see the archetype as something that's imprinted in my inner being that I can reflect upon. It is something of nature. You learn these from your psychology, that you're growing up and experiencing the world. These certain realities are within you. Their God has abandoned them. Yep, pretty much. You do remote work, dream, past life, memory healing. Tough morning, good friends. I just buried your 12-year-old family dog. Oh, man, I am sorry to hear that. Yeah, that is terrible, right? We don't deserve these relationships. We have, it's a sad thing when the last animal that I lost was a hamster. That was about 5 years ago, and I wept, right? I wept. We were like, let's see. We wept. All right. But I believe I'll be with my hamster again. I think there's a bond there. Do you know Mora, Slavic witch goddess? No, I do not. Why don't you tell us about her? What's your name? Mara Kaidians? Tell us about your goddess here, the Mara. Now, when I think of Mara, I think of the Elder Scrolls, the Temple of, is it Mara, right? Temple of Mara. She's a love goddess. That's based on a real Slavic goddess. I wonder it may be that we listen outward, inward, God's presence in creation. Jung listened inward for the psyche's symbolic truth. Yeah. Oh, let's see here. Good morning. The servant of Anubis is here. The Vixen. Good to see Vixen. Vixen has been on here with me for a long time. A long time. Every day Vixen is on here. How was our wonderful friend Stella's show yesterday? You went and heard about Taliesin. How was it? You are a neo-pagan of 39 years. You are brought up in it at the age of 7, initiated into a closed family religion. Look at that. Look at that. D&D is awesome, yes. You would like my channel. That is in the pin. George, shout out all the haters and trolls out there. You can send all donations to your home there in college. You probably shouldn't put your address online. There's a lot of weirdos out here, right? Oh, let's see here. One says the world is holy. You have forgotten. Vast. You have ignored it. Interesting perspective there. You're an eclectic witch and now practice both your closed path of the deities and ancestors and Fae now. Look at you. All right, go ahead and teach us. We always want to listen here. It's not usually my jam, but I like your channel, Bart. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. What is your jam? What are you into? Sometimes people, they enjoy watching the charisma of others. I remember I wasn't much into politics, and I've been mostly as like a socialist most of my life. But I love listening to Rush Limbaugh. Some of you remember him. He was an American conservative broadcaster because he was funny. He would always be making fun of people all the time, and I thought there was something about him. I didn't enjoy his politics, but the way that he talked, I found it very hypnotic. And I know that some people, they come on here like, wow, I really like what you're saying, the way you say it. I've never been interested in this. People enjoy that. Yeah, closed family religions. Those are religious and internal religious practices that people keep, like a coven almost. You could consider it a coven, but it's only family members. You don't need humans but God. Well, good for you. You cannot know God apart from your humanity. Dear angel, as you call yourself, you cannot know a deity apart from outside of yourself. This is all that you have. There's no other way to know deity. Let's see here. You're not a sinner. Sinner is a bullshit. It means people outside of my family cannot join the family path. Yeah. You are a bringer, perfect in my own way. Oh, my. Let's see here. Yeah, good for you, Angel. Good for you. See, you are born into an evil and cold-hearted world. Why does it have to be that way? Why can't it be a wonderful world? Now, Angel, you're a Christian. Isn't the world supposed to be wonderful? Isn't it supposed to be beautiful, made by your deity? Why does it have to be a shithole, right? You are in contradiction to your own belief system. Deity pudding, you cross your fingers when making a vow. Does that give me the right not to follow my vows? I guess not. Yeah, the idea of a vow, what is the purpose, right? Are you going to follow through with it? Then it really isn't a vow, right? Oh, let's see here. The Gwendolyn is here, the high priestess of the orchard. Aes Sedai, good to have you here. Oh, how do you get paid? YouTube sends me a paycheck. Good morning to you. Let's see. You're on fire. Open-minded reality. I am curious about the sacred geometry symbol on my necklace, the triskelion here. This is one of the oldest Celtic symbols in the world, the triskelion. This one is the one from Newgrange that is written on the wall there. And it had different meanings for the ancestors. For me, it means divinity. Father, mother, child is how I understand the divine as a family. For others, it means life, death, rebirth, land, air, sky. My ancestors did everything in triads. Everything had threes. The Trinity was a sacred reality. Before the Christians had it, they took it from my ancestors for their Trinity of penises. Oh, let's see here. David Solomon, I have saved you from boredom. Oh my, take my hand. This is the way to a good time. Let's see. Oh, where are we at? Have I thought of getting StreamYards to chat with people on panel? What is a StreamYard? I never heard of that before. StreamYards? One of the things I thought about doing in the future is having a call-in show for like have it like this, and in the background on my computer have the Zoom and have people go to the Zoom who want to talk to me. I'm waiting for the future for that, because that could be a pain in the ass. There's a lot of freaks on here. Why care about anything if it all ends forever? Yeah, why? I mean, it's pointless, right? Let's see, where are we at here? Oh my goodness, here. Yeah, panels and StreamYards. I don't know what that is. Yahweh is not a high God. El is. Yep. Now, if you're true to the biblical narrative, that's what it is. El Elyon. That's what it is in the Hebrew. Yahweh Elohim is the son of El Elyon. He is not the Almighty. The Almighty reality was a development within the Hebrew tradition that the Christians took over and made Jesus now this reality. J-Man, good to see you. Praise Caradwin. Caradwin is such a wonderful deity. Oh, shit. Where am I at here? Yeah, we had, you missed at the very beginning of the show. We had an exorcism. The demon of Nokeo Taco Bell came out of me. I'm no longer hitting the toilet anymore, thanks to our good Christian friend at the beginning. Oh, damn, where are we at here? You are pagan clergy. Look at you. Look at you. Let's see here. OMG. Okay. When you are born, was anyone with you in your mother's womb? Well, I don't remember. That was a long ass time ago. I don't know if there was someone there, but I'm certain I've heard stories of people who have the memory reality where they're able to memorize everything, that suffer from that terrible condition of having no forgetting. They have everything memorized. It says something was there in the womb. Isn't that beautiful, right? That you've never been alone. There's not one point of your life where you have not had something there with you. Yeah, remember to like and subscribe. If I get up to 50 people today, I'll give out 5 free subscriptions. Go up and give it a touch. Look at that. Ooh, touchy the like button. There it is. I appreciate when people can do that. Oh, I could be harassed by me scrolling fast. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's see. Good morning, lover of pants. Okay, there you go, Vixus. Vixus is our new moderator. Add as moderator. You got the power. I am Shira. There you are. Now you send the energy to your flying steed. Shira. Vixus is now Shira. There she is. Oh, we're at here. Like the stream or else. Where are we going here? You have a few chronic illnesses, so blood transfusions are helping you. It's chronic illness. I don't want to pass the illness on to your children. So adoption is on. Yeah, good for you. I'm glad that you have the courage to do that, to sacrifice that, because you don't want to continue your genetic problem. That's a great thing. In the future, we won't have to worry about. We'll have people who are able to change our genetic problems. That is something to look forward to, right? But thank you for adopting. There's so many children out there that are just waiting to be loved by you, the people who can adopt. So thank you for doing that. Bard is a credit to humanity. Someone has to be. We are feeling cozy and wonderful this morning. Thank you. Oh, my, here. Where are we at here? Roku is here. Good to see you, Roku. Yeah, every time I'm reminded of your name, I think about my television set. You have died twice from your illness, but you keep coming back. There must be a lot for you to do here. Caradwin is looking a bit dark today. Yeah, this is the dark energy, Caradwin, to keep the Christian fundamentalists away. It's not working, though. As soon as I put her in the back, I get an exorcism at the beginning of the show. There is no dogma in paganism. Well, that depends on who's doing the paganism. There's a lot of pagan fundamentalists out there. They do stop in here from time to time and start bitching and whining. We had one on last week saying, I'm not a proper bard. What an asshole. Is this channel co-op member old? Yeah, Caradwin owns part of it. Yeah. See, we have the 3 rule. That's what you do. That's your jam. The way you are is terrible. Maybe from your experience, your name is Fender Bender. You getting it in the ass too many times gives you a grumpy mood. Let's see. Walking to church and not feeling comfortable. Yeah. Have fun explaining this when you die. Oh. Yeah. What? Telling people God is not an asshole? I'm going to have fun explaining that. How about you? You're making God into an asshole. Look at you. Have fun explaining that when you die, when you stand before your deity. I'm not an asshole, Fender Bender. It's not my fault you were getting in the ass so many times that it made you grumpy. Let's see here. They used to make women evil for wearing jeans. Yeah. Pentecostals. Yeah. Stupid shit, right? Yeah, they make a covenant with their God the same way one with the devil. Yep. Blood covenant. If you are a seasoned energy worker, you can soak up the good vibes anywhere, including the church. That is correct. Yeah, where people are in harmony and there's love there, there's good energy, right? Let's see. I've had plenty of good experiences in church when I was a Christian. You tap ley lines. Where are the ley lines in the United States? Do you know? I'd love to go to one. Lewis, you love Alan Watts? Yeah, he's great too, right? You were dead for a few minutes each time. Shit. That's terrible. I'm sorry that you experienced that. Oh, let's see. You're not interested in your fundamentalism. Your liege, Lord Selma, has arrived at the gates. Will Charlie show him in? Show him in. Kiki is here. His Royal Gay Highness has entered the hall. Good to see you, Kiki, our good friend, who is only on this channel. He is expert to me on homosexuality. He will say, I am not an expert. I am just a practitioner. But he is an expert to me. And if you have any questions on gay, Kiki is here for you. Glad to have you here. The Royal Highness of Gayness. Oh, let's see here. You look at good and evil as just intent. Spells aren't different from prayer. Yeah. The Black Wall. You need a haircut, but you don't want to go to a barber shop. Yeah. Well, my wife cuts my hair every other week. And I'm due for one this weekend. Wicked V33. You were a spiritual Christian. I lived in the spirit. I don't know the physical. Then you're missing the whole goddamn point. Your body is not separated from divinity. You can't just live in the spirit. The body is the temple of the spirit, right? If you are a Christian, that should tell you something, that your body has purpose and value. You can't just be, I am spiritual in the inside and asshole on the outside. That doesn't work. Now, I'm not saying that you're an asshole, but this matters. A lot of the ancient people, they lived in a shitty world. So they thought only the inside matters. The outside is all shitty. It's terrible here. That is not true. It is wonderful here. It's in development. But it is a work in progress of wonder. Every part of you is spiritual, not just the inner part. Oh, let's see here. Where am I at here? I'm like Scooby-Doo looking for clues. Turns out your whole life is a mystery. I can't even prove that 2 + 2 is 4. This problem is too big for me. I just put on my big dog pants and do it doggy style. Good for you. Good for you. What song is that? Let's see here. Now I'm learning a TikTok dance. Like Scooby-Doo, he wore shoes and he gave me money to the enemy, money to my enemy. F it, I am the enemy. You're getting deep in the lyrics there. Fires take out vegetation, but the out of the fire comes rich soil. Yeah, that is not called evil. That is called chaos, right? The chaos energy. The energy of law and chaos are what brings beauty. The idea that fire could do that, a chaotic element, must be guided to create that sort of beauty. I don't like evil. Evil to me has no purpose, but chaos does. Oh, let's see. Let us sacrifice to the gods that these children blinded by their Christians. Tell them off. Go to Freya. Plead to her. Save the Christians from their blindness. Oh, great Lady Freya. Oh, we all need the angry man within. He is pissed off at the injustices of the world. You need a detox from Amazon and Ali. You like spending a lot of money on the Amazon, huh? Yahweh is a false pagan Canaanite god. See, Zoinkies. I've got a bad feeling about that, Scoob. Yahweh is the Israeli sun god. Yeah, he would tell you he is not God to thank you. Yeah. Some of us can speak to the deities, and they do respond. Certainly. I wish they would respond a lot more in terms of the English language. I mean, how many damn symbols do you need to give me, deities? Why can't you just talk to me like a normal damn person? You say a few words and then you just, okay, I'll give you some symbols now. I'll give you some, I'll make you feel some nice things. I'd like to have a nice damn conversation. You know, all the deities I have heard in English, they just say a few words and then they don't say any damn thing else. Let's see here. Where are we at here? Please seek help, angel. Yeah. Where are we going? Oh, you need a next life healing? Oh my. Mary Sudi, so sorry for the loss of your dog. Look at, very kind of you. What is Ceridwen 316? Our good friend from Scotland Chemistry. You don't know Ceridwen 316? For Ceridwen so loved the world that she gave her only cauldron, that whoever receives from it will be inspired. I know all of the Ceridwen scriptures by heart. Is that an amulet of Mara you're wearing? It is the amulet of kings. Nesbiba is an amazing Mesopotamian goddess. Wonderful. Let's see here. Imagine paying for a Bible. Yeah, you can get them for free, right? So many of them. I got a whole Christian library that I need to get rid of. Yeah. Kiki, don't. Stella was very good. I wasn't able to stay for the whole thing. For the most part, you have read a book on Canada, the poet. Yeah, she gives out that free lecture every year or so, twice a year. Then she gets people to go to her classes. That's how she makes a living. She draws them in with the story, and then she breaks it out for people who want to buy the class. Yeah, Stella's wonderful. Eventually, we'll have her back on here. We tried to talk about Celtic spirituality on here. We couldn't get to a conclusion. What were you a Christian? When you were a Christian, did the theology say that God of the Old Testament is Jesus? Yes. There was a lot of the church fathers that believed that. Yep. Yeah, that was the tradition. That Yahweh was Jesus. Yeah. What are all the religion symptoms of man not knowing where he is and how he will come to be? Yeah, pretty much. You read that Paul said Jesus took on the Jews out of Egypt. Yep. Yep. That's the idea. And that's the big problem, right? When you conflate the Christ with Yahweh, he becomes an asshole. Because Yahweh is an asshole. Someone rode in on a righteous horse today, casting their judgment and hatred. Yeah, that's a bunch of crybaby bitches. Let's see, where am I at here? Who is Benito Mussolini? Had a boat of charisma, but he was dumb as a rock. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of lacking in the intellect department as well. But I do have the charisma. God spoke to you through a bowl of spaghetti. Wow. I rebuke angel from the stream. In the name of Ceridwen, we command you to leave. Oh, let's see here. We got rage buked. Yeah, I got rebuked at the first time I came on today. We had the exorcism, like right when I first come on. And then someone else kept trying to do it. I'm like, you only get one shot at this. If it doesn't work the first time, that's on you. Oh, let's see here. You are gay, Kiki. If you stay too long in my presence, you become gay yourself. Praying won't help. It's true. Once I had a conversation with Kiki, I was gay. Oh, let's see here. Salary. Oh, triple goddesses. William and Phil, you're eating your soup still. Good for you. Christians take their signs as they meant to help others. Yeah, not bitch, right? God is with you, but are you with God? StreamYards let you bring people from the side chat to chat with you on a panel. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I have a panel here that I'm looking on. I don't know if that counts. And if you go to my videos, like it takes 24 hours to put the chat on. YouTube has to moderate all of it. And usually 24 hours before you can see the chat panels on my previous streams. You're like, why aren't my chat on here? You got to wait 24 hours before it gets on there. Oh, let's see here. Where am I at here? Oh, just a tad bit behind here. Let me scroll through some of this stuff. Okay, I found my place again. Wow, you talk back to you? Dude, if you fart, does it expel evil? If you're Pentecostal, yes. Yeah. You can also use the VC in your Discord for having others chat with you while the side chat still chats. Yeah, there's all kinds of... You're talking about in the future when I have a call-in show, is what you're saying? What food do I enjoy? Ramen noodles. Yeah, let's see here. Where am I at? Not worth your time, no. You love KFC. Now I like this. I like the 7 magical herbs and spices, but KFC is always nasty. It's horrible how they raise their chickens. You're getting shitty food because they do not treat their chickens with dignity. I mean, it's terrible how they treat them. It's really sad. Oh, let's see here. I touch you the subscribe button. Oh, well, whatever floats your boat. Yeah. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate it. I do this every day. Like and subscribe. Just touchy that little thumb there. Touchy thumb. Touchy thumb. And that brings more people here for the discussion. Join us on Discord. Go to the join button. There's a join button over there for the price of a cup of coffee. Oh, let's see here. Aaron, good to see you. Good to have you here, our friend Aaron. Good to see you. Bard, it was a difficult decision, but lots of kids needs home. That's right. I think that is the best. If you cannot naturally procreate children, the next best, and you will love them just as much as you do a biological child. Don't ever let that think differently. Now, the thing is, you take a great risk when you have a child to begin with, that they don't have to love you back. You just have to be the parent. You're signing up to be a parent, and that child may never love you back. You may never bond with it. That's very important when you're adopting. You cannot give the damn child back. You are stuck with that child. If that child's an asshole, you still have to love it. You still have to love it. You cannot give it back. That is your child. And it really pisses me off when I hear that shit. These asshole, I'll adopt you. Well, you're not doing what I want. Well, you shouldn't have adopted in the first place, dumbass. Yeah, if you're going to adopt, understand that you are doing it because you want to love them. You're not getting anything out of it. You're doing it to love another human being as a mother or as a father. There's no guarantee you'll get anything out. Now, I have 8 children. I know from just that there's no guarantee that they will love you. Oh, let's see here. What is the equivalent of a mod in myth? I don't know. A mod in myth. That is something to ponder. Liam, Good morning. Back from yesterday. I was the one asking about druids and the history behind my Celtic ancestors' beliefs. Oh yeah, hit 50. Can you possibly keep me in mind for a member? You subscribed. Well, when I give out the free subscriptions, it's whoever grabs them. If we get to 50, usually in the early morning shows, it's no problem, but uh, we don't ever usually get that high during midday or evening. Those aren't as fast-paced as our early morning show. So once you see it at the top, you got to make sure that you can enable gifts on the bottom. Now, if you don't want to wait for that, Liam, all it costs is a cup of coffee, small, medium, or large, to support what I do here. I do this for a living, and I appreciate people that go and buy me a coffee. You know, it really helps. All of the coffees add up. They allow me to keep doing what I'm doing here. If I didn't get paid for this, I wouldn't be here every day. I enjoy doing it, certainly, as a hobby. But getting paid for it is very important for me. Do you need something, sir? Or you're getting your tablet? Okay. It seems like I mentor newbie pagans. Is that what you do? You are a newbie pagan mentor? Now that's fun to do. Let's see here. Always use lube. Yeah, that's important. Yeah. Who knows, maybe today's a lucky day for you, like subbing a membership when I get paid week. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, if we get up to 50, I will give out 5 free subscriptions. And now, in order for that to get there, there's 3 things you could do. You can like and subscribe, and you could comment and do those little hearts and things on the side. Those things there. That brings people here. It helps the algorithm. It gets it right. It's nice and stiff for action. Let's see here. You love the entertainment. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for being here. That was funny. You have tater tots and mint tea. Look at you. Do you dip them in the mint tea? You dip your tater tot in the mint tea? I can't say it ever made you grumpy. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, your grandfather had a twin who died at birth. Oh, shit. He often says he feels like his part of himself is missing. Yeah, twins have a unique psychic bond, right? They can sometimes finish the other's sentence, right? That unity that they experience is a great mystery, right? And when one dies, the other one lives in great sadness the rest of their life. Oh, let's see here. You went swimming yesterday, and it went really well, but it was very tiring. Damn, it's cold as hell yesterday for where I am. You must be in the southern hemisphere. Are you from Australia, Roku? Oh, let's see here. Where am I at? Angel is being hateful now. That's usually I haven't had any discussion with Angel. I mean, you could tell they are fundamentalists when they start making all their words capital letters. And eventually, if you don't accept what they say, they start becoming assholes, right? I don't even bother talking to Angel. You just found this room randomly. What are you doing? Getting naked at some point. Oh, right here. Your hair fell out. Oh, shit. Angel is being homophobic. What a surprise. When your God doesn't like gay people, the followers usually don't either. You know, what a surprise, right? Oh, my goodness. There's lots of gay people on here. Be warned. There's lots of gay here. Dear straights, this is a gay zone. Oh, let's see here. Bard, if in nature you find an animal walking track that's used a lot, that's a good sign of a ley line. They often stock out higher in the field. The Romans built the Roman ways. Interesting. Yeah. Let's see here. You're a member of the Browns. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, song is called Scooby by Korak. Okay. Alice in Chains have passed the test of time. Yeah, I was just listening to them today. Yeah, I love Alice in Chains. Beautiful music. Beautiful music. Yeah, it's too bad that the Lane had passed away, right? From his drug abuse. When you have a talent, when you have a muse, really, the muse, it torments you in a way. If you have a muse, it torments you. That's what Carl Jung said. And it's true. You look at these people with great talent. The muse is never satisfied. I mean, it brings you into all of this greatness and art and healing and wonder, but at the same time, it's never satisfied. If you have a muse, they are never satisfied. It's tormenting. It can be very tormenting. That's how I feel sometimes, like I'm being tormented by Caradwin. Not that she was doing it on purpose. It's like she gives a touch and runs away, like a tease, and I feel myself tormented. And in that torment comes the beauty, the art, the poetry, the desire. The poem, I walked through the desert to see you, just to see your face, right? Yeah, that's what it feels like. I mean, why are you doing this tormenting shit all the time? Why can't I just be satisfied? Why do you touch my heart and run away? It's like you lift you up and you feel all of this wonder and joy, and then you leave. I mean, it is tormenting to have a muse. But out of that torment, out of that pain and suffering comes all of the art. And that's what you see in a lot of these musicians. How they cope with the torment is with drugs. And the drugs never satisfy. They got to get more and more and more. You can't satisfy your muse with drugs. Let's see here. Who would win in a fight, Jesus or Superman? Probably Superman, right? Our wonderful friend from the land of my Welsh ancestors is here, Blake the Welshman. Good to see you. You keep missing the lives? Well, there's always another, right? It's good to have you here. Bard, you can. It's just a matter of accessing the liminal space. Perhaps. I think that we have diversity and gifts in order for us to need one another and to appreciate one another. My wife is a medium. She can hear shit all the time. I have different abilities than she doesn't have. Sometimes there's a purpose why some people can hear more than others. I usually I can feel beings, and I feel the symbols are given instead of words. I don't know why. I've certainly have heard words. Let's see here. Steve French, who's that? Oh, damn, where am I at here? Oh, let's see here. Yeah, no politics here. Goku wins. Oh, nah. The old wizard is here. There are many sons of God, yes. Sir Bacon is correct. Goku would just charge Superman. Yeah, he would have no chance, right? The powers of Goku. Oh, man. All of these deity battles in here. Oh, here's our fundamentalist Roman Catholic cannibal, Mordecai. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Oh, Gigi, where you're crying out great tears of joy. Oh, Yahweh is the chocolate starfish. All right. What is at my door here? Someone at my door? Front door detected motion. Okay. I have a guy at my front door. I'll be right back. All right. There's a person at the door. Is there someone knocking at the door? Why didn't you say, Dad, there's a guy at the door? Why couldn't we do that? Coming back to you, the Baal is returning. There was a deliverer of medicines at my door, my alchemist. He had come to bring me my medicines. Now, I'll bring you the tortoise. Tortoise, here she is. I'm bringing you the tortoise. It is tortoise time. The tortoise is coming. Oh, here she is. There you go. Look at her. Look at how precious. Oh, she's a sweet lady. Oh, look at that beautiful, beautiful tortoise. Oh, look at how sweet she is. All right, there you go. All right, let me put this away. My tortoise, go to your people. All right, I'm coming back to you. I had to go. The alchemist was here with my medicine delivery. As I had a minor surgery this morning on my back. I got stitches and everything. It was no fun. It was no fun. So I got antibiotics and all that shit that was delivered just now. Oh my. Let's see where we're at here. Oh my goodness. Snow Yellow is here. You went looking for God and found him in your imagination. Well, you are someone who is named after snow that is pissed on. You are not the person that I want to have theological advice from. All I think about is pissing in snow when I see your name. Grinder Buddy Steve is here. Good to see you. How have you been? You haven't been here. Yeah. How is your trolling? He wears his mask and he goes and stands in places. It's quite funny. My grinder buddy Steve here. Oh, let's see here. You like to set the tone with a pre-buke. We already had one at the beginning of the show. Someone cast the demon of Taco Bell out of me. Let's see here. Where am I at here? Oh, my. Let's see. How far back am I? Look at this. Where am I at here? Well, I'm still way behind in the comments, but I'll be here for a while. Oh, let's see. Where am I at here? Keradwin 2517. The bubbly cauldron of Keradwin is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of keyboard warriors. Blessed is she who, in the name of coziness and goodwill, etc. ... There you are. Oh, yes. Oh, for the call-in show, that's what you were talking about. Let's see here. Your son rolled on his belly for the first time yesterday. Look at that. You're having your first experience of the rollovers. The monitor, the chat, I am not using your cannibals. I am a lowly altar boy. What are you doing to your reefers? What are you doing to your reefers? Marcus, nice to see you. Can I wash your back? Maybe tomorrow night. On Thursday is our gay day, right? Let's see here. He's 5 months old. Look at that. Wow. What a pleasure, right? Louis, you have 3 children. Only one came from your seed, but you have 3 children. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Not all family is by blood. The best families are found. Yeah, that's one of the things that you could say to someone that you adopt. I chose you. That's beautiful, right? He's growing up so fast, they do. Eventually, if you keep having him, like, hurry up, get out of my house. Oh, the Watcher is a mod in Myth. You think callers could work? There would be almost a background fashion of value, a shut up button, an intelligent caller IQ problem. Yeah, yeah, it's something for the future that would be fun to do. I'm afraid, though, that most of the people who would call in would be Christian fundamentalists. I mean, they are notorious on here already. And if you've watched people who do call-in shows on YouTube, it is mostly Christian fundamentalists that respond. So that's the negative takeaway. I need more trolls to respond, like Steve. Have Steve call in and troll me. That would be fun. Oh, let's see here. Right there. There's Alex. Oh, my goodness. It was your birthday. Well, happy birthday, you. Sword is your name. May you have a blessed birthday, sir. Oh, let's see here. Tater tots and mint tea. Devious. Oh, my. Jackson Lomax. Good to see you. It's been a long while. Yeah, glad to have you here. Oh, my. Where am I at? You are from the UK? Look at you. And you're going swimming. Cool Hand Mountain Man has joined the flock. Now, sir, you will be able, in your members only tab, you should get one of those on this page. And that's where the Discord link is. If you have trouble with that, one of our community members will assist you. Let's see. You had to take a break for much needed recovery meeting. I am back with full heart and dispelled ego. Welcome back, Natalie, with her magical Reiki figures and beautiful nails. Beautiful nails. If you saw Natalie's video this morning, the beautiful nails. Let's see. You are Chimere Amabith, whatever that means. The Welsh, Scot, and Irish really have a unique identity. Yeah, yes, we do. You do have a pretty majestic flag. The sword. I like your show. I grew up in a religious cult. Haven't we all? In some way, there's so many cults out there. Now, was your cult any fun? Did you have sex parties and stuff? Or was it just like punishment religious cult? Some cults are fun. Yeah. They like to have a good time. Cosmos is here. Good to have you here, Cosmos. Good morning, Terry. Good to see you. You got the F down, ego ruined 2 days ago. Natalie, it may be due for a break soon. Yeah, that's what your rune was, right? You remember your rune? You got the one that is about waiting for the ice to melt, the chill out rune. The other night, Lewis. You remember that? Yeah, I do read runes for community members, usually in some of my evening shows. Shout out to our LGBTQIA siblings. You are enough as you are, and Canada's great cauldron bubbles love. Don't let fundamentalists ever make you feel less. There you are. They are just envious, yeah. Driving around your camper in 2018, by chance you walked into a Welsh protest Mars gathering in Kenilworth Castle. Wonder fluke atmosphere, loving, singing together. Yeah, the Welsh are the people that have really preserved more than any others the Celtic traditions. The Bardic schools were last to be found in Wales to this very day. In Ireland, they were there to the 1600s, around there, and then they were forced underground. But in Wales, it kept going. Your energy forecast today about that, Lewis, yeah. You put down the phone, get your hands and feet in soil. Impossible, yeah. I saw that. I'm like, you better go to the Grove tonight. Yeah. Wonderful atmosphere. The most friendliest people you've ever met. The Welsh, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Where am I at? Open the door in the cloak. Yeah, I do that. One time, uh, this is funny. One time I had my wizard costume on and I went to the door for a salesman. I mean, I've gone to the door all kinds of outfits uh, before. Like, what are you? You got some type of cloak on? I handed them a quest. Yes, go to the alchemist and retrieve my cauldron. You did your education in Welsh. It's a beautiful language. Yes, yeah. I'm trying to learn it. I'm very terrible at it. Awen was my first word. And when I first said that word, it was magical. I had a spiritual experience from saying the word. Why do people bring up this chocolate starfish bullshit? It's immature, childish, and it mirrors civilization. It's an inside joke here. I didn't know what it was, and I kept talking about it. I have recently, like Sunday, I learned what it was. I got the joke now. Yeah, I have to stop giving out your grinder profile. Oh man. Let's see here. Tortoise. Alcazan Prime. Yeah, my drug dealer delivers at the door now. Yeah. You had a tortoise rescue quest, apparently. Yeah. Had to bring in the tortoise. Oh, man. Where am I at here? Yeah, spine injections. I got that yesterday. They're not spine injections. They're next to my spine. They cause the swelling to go down. But it takes about a month and my back flares up from my arthritis. So I have to go get injections every month. Today's surgery, I had my back sliced open because I had a cyst that developed. And I went to a dermatologist and he had it looked like a big zit on my back. It was there for like 5 years. You are drugs. I stand corrected. The adventure came to turn the Regent gathering quest. Yeah, they were cashing in their quest. I gave them their XP. Trolling is a marathon for you, not a spirit. Although some dude I trolled was making YouTube videos of AI me. Yeah, that was funny. You showed me some of that stuff. Theo the Magus is here. Oh my. You are busy making a big ass book. It is a book of asses. And how do you talk about them? Is it instructional? Is it just photographs? You go around taking pictures of asses, like you make a collage of them? Yeah, tell us about your ass work. Some bard of his stature. Yeah. You like reptiles, except they always bite. Your bearded dragons, snakes, turtles, and lizards. Look at you. Oh, man. Liam, good to see you, Liam. Good to have you here. You don't see the demonic pentagram, which means I can stay here for a while? Oh, really? Okay. Let's see here. Let's fix that. Let's get a good pentagram in the back here for you. All right. There you go. Goodbye. The power of the pentangle at your disposal there. Now, Christian fundamentalists, be gone! The demonic pentangle. I thought today was gay day. No, that's Thursdays. Thursdays and Tuesdays. This is bisexual day. It's like a cool down period between my homosexuality days. Oh, let's see here. I'm having a lot of trouble lately dealing with grief. I'm sorry to hear that. Grief takes its course. It'll make its way. It will always be there to remind you in a soft whisper but it takes a long time to deal with it. But it doesn't remain the same intensity. It's a natural process that is good. It is not, grief is not bad. It becomes bad when you don't let it take its natural process. But grief is, it's sad, but it is also wonderful because you honor the memory of that person that is no longer here. I'm sorry that you're struggling with grief. Yeah. Good morning, Green Knight Tales is here. Oh, every night he is getting his exercise, running around Toronto's streets. I foresee it becoming more and more popular. As you're going around making places and events known. I think that there'll be like local businesses that will be very interested in your presentation and conversations, like the outdoor vendors walking the strips. It's too cold now, but you have in some of these places, and I would imagine in Toronto, there are outdoor places where people could greatly benefit and support you. We spoke yesterday. I said I view myself as Christian and read my word and concordance, the Hebrew text, and all. You lost your sister recently. I'm an only child, and she was twice my age. Wonderful. I'm sorry to hear that. But thank you for honoring her memory with your grief. That is a wonderful thing. It's a terrible and wonderful thing at the same time. Can you read some of the Bard Gospel? I shall say the Druid book. Ceridwen is the way, the truth, and the cauldron. No one comes to the Awen but by her. That is Ceridwen chapter 14, verse 6. The cult was no fun, a lot of abuse. Sorry to hear that. Glad to join the group. You seem very like a merry band. A testimony that people from different paths may still enjoy one another. Yeah, that's wonderful when people can do that. When you have events where people can come together. All your Christian friends, teachers aren't exactly helped because she wasn't Christian. What a bunch of dicks. Oh, man. You don't care, but God is power. Yeah. Your sister is in wonderful hands, I am sure. What a bunch of assholes. She's not a Christian. Oh, yeah. Then God is evil, right? He only loves people who have the right ideas. Screw your God. What an evil son of a bitch. Let's see here. Yeah, if I stood before a deity and he had sent the people I love to hell, I'm like, send me too, asshole. I don't want an asshole for a deity. Yeah, that's terrible. Terrible. Oh, where am I at here? Been working on a lyric. You might be able to help. Well, there's a lot of talented people here that could help you. My lyrics are always transitional. They come and they go. Whatever the moment brings, you will find a lyrical response by the bard. Why do you have the Starbucks lady behind you? Oh, let me bring her back. Got to bring Ceridwen back, or our Christian fundamentalist. There she is. Let's see. It's from a song that is currently titled Ain't the Way It Played in Your Head. You bet Ceridwen serves a mean latte. Oh, yes. Right out of the cauldron. How does it look after the surgery to remove it? It's all knitted up right now. It's on my back. And they didn't give me any drugs or anything. They're like, take Tylenol. I'm like, well, you're lucky I do a lot of marijuana to deal with my pain. That's the Starbucks logo, you think, though? So that looks like the lady on the Starbucks. Let me see. I got a Starbucks around here. No. Let's see. Can you see that? Let's see. Does that look like Caradwin? Look at that. Yes, a little bit. A little bit. The plainness of the face. Yeah, the plainness of the face. You could certainly say that. That's pretty interesting, right? There's zero tact or respect causes double in you wouldn't imagine. Christ is love, not judgment. Yeah. Yeah. Christ is a good guy. He's not a dick like the church makes him up. Look what these people are doing. Something that is supposed to be done to every human being, regardless of your religion or your whatever you're doing in society. The basic respect of honoring the dead. What a bunch of assholes. We're not going to do anything about it. She isn't a Christian. Dickheads. Oh, I can't say that word. Sorry, YouTube. The cauldron is full of coffee. In your mind, everything works, and the earth opens up, swallowed by at the jerks. In your mind, I'm influential, and everybody sees your potential. Look at you. Nothing like a cup of hot owen in the morning. A lot of people here have left Christianity because of the assholes, but not necessarily Jesus himself, which you can mostly find in Gnosticism. Oh, let's see here. Last line you're working on now, you're thinking about mixing it up, but not having to rhyme in the same way. It seems whenever I try to get any support from fellow Christians with grief, they always ask me, did they know Jesus? And shut the F up. Yeah, assholes. It's Caradwin Wednesday. Oh, let's see here. Is there a better place I know? She is there. Yeah, it's terrible, right? Is there anyone with the same? I'm having more and more headaches, and I suspect that Bluetooth headphones I'm wearing. Maybe there might be an issue. It might be an issue. Yeah, I don't use my headphones quite that often. Maybe once a week, I use my headphones. You were told grief is the price we pay for love. Thanks, Bar. That was actually effing helpful to hear this morning. You are welcome, sir. Yeah, you're welcome. Cry your bitter tears, my friend, as that brings your sister the greatest smile on her face, and she waits to comfort you one day. In the old Christianity, they used to have a pentagram. Yep, the 5 wounds of Christ. Yep. The pentacle is a natural symbol, and it's been used by many different spiritualities and religions. It is a natural sacred geometrical symbol. You just got up to 100 subs, 1,000 subs last night. Here comes the sweet ad revenue. Look at you. It's got the commercials going on now. Oh, let's see here. Where are we at here? Scrolling through. The Bible is written by men. Yes, it is. It did not fall from the sky. It did not. People believe it did. You just take up the people's word for it. You don't research for yourself. You're going to believe whatever people tell you. It does look like the Starbucks idea. You're welcome, Liam. Can we not be offensive about the Bible and consider that a diverse group of people in the chat? I will, as long as you're not being an asshole. Certainly. I have no problem with the Bible as a mythology. But when it becomes the word of God, it makes people into assholes, as we have seen here. You use Bible as toilet paper. Oh, my. Oh, my goodness, here. Let's see here. Where am I at here? I lost some comments here. YouTube took away my comments again. Good morning, Dragon Art Lover. Blessings of Odin upon you. Thank you, sir. You don't want heaven and there's hell. There's nothing in between. No, thank you. You have an allergy to fundamentalists. Doesn't matter what beliefs they follow. Yeah. I will be considerate of you all. Thank you. Catholic school is the quickest path away from Christianity. I don't know. All of my children have gone through it. My oldest son, he still goes to church. But he's a universalist. He's getting married next year in a Catholic church. This is a place of high moral standards. Don't take that fundamentalist shit here. I am only respectful if people are respectful. That is the way that I run. If you want to be an asshole, I will make sure that I respond in kind. But another thing, Christopher, you can't tell people what to do. You can't, this is not your show. You are the one being disrespectful by making demands when it is not your show. It is not I just consider myself a subject matter expert, something that is entirely open to interpretation. Oh, man, where are we at here? Let's see here. Where am I going here? Oh, screw. Once again, I'm asking to be blah, blah, blah. I finished making my Norse pagan guild. Wish it luck, and it gains followers. So you have a Norse pagan community in your neighborhood that you are looking for others. Yeah. There's a lot of those little pockets around. You know, if you look on Google, where are the pagans near me? That there's a lot of communities like that around. I got to drive an hour and a half to meet with my druid friends. But we stay connected on Discord. We have a good time together. Going to be with them this Saturday to celebrate Imbolc. We weren't able to get together on the weekend, so we had to postpone our ritual community gathering to Saturday. And we always have good times there. Oh, let's see here. Those that judge are not followers of God in the Lord. You just made a judgment, sir. Did you realize you just did that? You made a judgment. It's how you judge that matters. That's what the Christ taught. If you're going to judge, be prepared to be judged. Let's see here. Tell them, Kiki. Can we not name call either? This isn't your show. I like to call people names when they deserve it. English is not your first language. It is Welsh, the language of the gods. Oh, let's see here. Bible was written by men, yes, but it was inspired by God himself. Hello. So was Harry Potter. What a beautiful inspiration. Let's see here. You love everyone no matter what their beliefs are, and my gods love you too. There it is. That is a good attitude to have. Liam, you agree there is no reason to drag another's beliefs through the mud if you yourself do not agree. Let's get back to where you can all have discourse respectfully. Or what if your beliefs are terrible? What if they're terrible? I have no difficulty in saying, as a former Christian for 30 years and a clergyman, that Christianity in its institutional reality is no good for the world. The history is all there. Look how it makes people act. Look what it's done to people's cultures. Look how people have been tortured by the church. I have no problem with saying that at all. If your religion is terrible, like Scientology is another one, Jehovah's Witnesses, these are all controlling and evil institutions. I have no problem doing that. Now, you might individually practice your spirituality in the way you want. I don't have any problem with that at all. I have no problem with Jesus. But the church to me is a great evil in the world. Oh, let's see. Yeah, be respectful at my for how I see things first. That's what you're truly saying. You're not telling anyone what to do or making demands, just requesting respect. Yeah, well, you're making a demand. This isn't your show. If you don't like what other people are saying in the chat, you can go to that 3 dots and if you don't like what they're saying. If Kiki is being too gay for you, just go over there and block Kiki. Yeah. See, oh, God is king over you, and that is fine. Yeah, we don't care, right? Oh, my Lord, Marilyn. Oh, look at you. Thank you. I am your Lord in salvation today. Accept the Bard into your heart. Receive him into your life. Let him lead you into all glory. Yes, I'm a wonderful cult leader, ain't I? You love Satan? Good for you. Good for you. He makes you comfy sheets. Look at you. Where are we at here? Where am I going? Scrolling through here. Stop Bible pushing. We are not interested in the Bible. I judge that all people deserve free whiskey. Okay, now judge me the same way. There you go. What a perfect response. You consider Vixen, Inquisitor, and ELP are all of your friends? Wonderful. Oh, why are you insulting me? Please just leave me out of the conversation. Yeah, you can block people if you don't like them. Oh, where are we at here? Good point. I should have been more clear. Believe what you want, but yes, most institutions are corrupted. Yeah. How's the dungeon going? Will the druids be battling Hogwarts, Disney World this year? I would like to LARP along. Well, the dungeon is wonderful. Yeah. We've tried to keep assholes like you out of it so we have a good time. Oh, that just insult me. I don't care. All right, I will. I won't feed into that behavior. Yeah, if you're being now you're being a crybaby. Oh, Bart, please insult me. Where, poopy pants. I don't care what you do, Christopher. Why are you demanding all of this of me? I don't care what you're doing here. Oh my goodness. Gloated, nice to see you. Living without God is living in hell. Life, sadly, well, it depends on the deity, really. For me, living in the church was hell. Comfy sheets, you got a great acolyte of cozyology then. I forgot how fun flying an X-Wing can be. Oh, love the X-Wings and the TIE fighters. Free whiskey for cult members only. We have our special brew in aged barrels, 100 years aged oaken barrels of the finest spirits. There are so many beliefs that are pure shit. I am just saying there's a good place to learn, melting pots of sorts. Least we can do is respect each other. Yes, Liam. You can't block you. You don't have to be here. If you don't like what I'm saying, you don't have to be here. I don't know why you're making all these demands of me. What did I do? Oh, let's see here. Divide and conquer. Where are we? It's much to work. You enjoy frustrations? Oh, no. You are putting yourself on display, Bart. I know I do that shit every day. I'm an entertainer. I know you want to make fault with that. I am a flawed human being. What can I say? Your life is fine. It is not hell. Good job. Yeah, Christopher, he is trying to, what he is doing is he is picking people in the audience, right? And he is trying to get people on his side so he can be against the other people in the audience, right? And eventually cause division. Christopher, that ain't going to work with our community members here. They know this bullshit that you're doing. I don't know why you want to do it. It isn't going to work. I'm putting myself on display. Am I not? Yeah, Natalie is a shamanic druid. Do you accept her? I look in the mirror and I accept myself, as of course I accept you, Natalie. Oh, good for you. Now the 50 up there is not the 50. I'm talking about viewers, not likes. Sorry to burst your bubble, my friends. 50 viewers is when I give out 5 free subscriptions. Last time we did that was on Sunday morning. We might have to wait till Sunday. Who knows? Let's see here. I will accept you all no matter your beliefs. Yep, thank you. Do you guys feel that way if I do then explain this to me? I'm not playing games with people here. I don't give a shit what you're doing, any of you. I'm only an entertainer, and that is all that I am. Tell us about the process of leaving the Catholic ministry. Well, I sent a letter into my bishop, and I said, I am retiring. I left in good grace. I have a physical ailment. And then I left the church altogether. Now, I don't think my bishop knew that, but I had enough of the bullshit in the church, and I left. So that was the process for how I left the Catholic ministry. Now, in the eyes of the Catholic Church, I am always ordained. You cannot lose that. If I wanted to go back and say, oh, I was wrong. I was wrong about everything. Please take me back. They will take me back, and I can do it all over again. It happens. Some people, they realize that I could be doing everything wrong. God might really be an asshole and wants to save everyone from himself. Who knows? Oh, quit whining. I don't give a shit. Let's see here. It's by Wednesday, yes. Yeah, right in between my homosexuality. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, you're right. Welcome to By Wednesdays. I'm glad to have you here. Oh, my goodness. I am just an entertainer. That is all that I am. Ace Combat is pretty sweet on the Xbox. Interesting. I never got into those flying games. Those weren't. Now, Vix is here. She could teach you how to fly an F-16 on her YouTube channel. She has got quite a pleasant voice. Gives you the instructions on how to operate the cockpit if you want to fly around in your F-16. First, when I saw it, I'm like, is Vixus in the Air Force? I thought this was a real airplane that she was in, talking through it, because of the graphics were quite detailed. Then I figured it out. I'm slow. The church has made the Jesus of the gospel into a pretzel. Yeah, you could certainly make that out. Yeah. Let's see. Barnables Celia. You don't care, Caristen. Okay. Yeah. I tried to interpret what you are saying. You are speaking probably from a Google translator or something. You're going to cook food for your girl and son. Hopefully you'll talk to us all again. Good to have you here, our good friend from the land of Wales. We do appreciate you, sir, every time you visit. It's always nice to see you. Glad you stopped in for your spiritual entertainment today with your bard. And there will be nothing going on tonight for me. I plan on going out to my grove. I saw Natalie's video of with dirt. I'm like, I must go to my grove tonight. Tomorrow morning, I will be back around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be here for your entertainment privilege. The Buckeye is here. Good to see you. Buckeye for life. You can't get this guy out of Ohio. He is not leaving. He is there for life. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, I'm sorry for the hypocritical ways here. You're just a hobbyist. You wish you had the money to get a private pilot's license. Well, you never know. That might happen one day. That would be a wonderful thing on your bucket list, right? To be able to get your pilot's license and to fly commercial airplanes or something, or real jet fighters. Join the Blue Lightning, those blue airplanes, whatever those are called. They always come to festivals and stuff. Those jets, the blue jets. May Celadwin bless this day of your birth. Dakota, it is your birthday. Happy birthday to you, our friend. I hope that you have a wonderful birthday. We have lots of birthdays this week, didn't we? Lots of our friends having birthdays too. Have a happy birthday, yes. It is wonderful to be born. It is wonderful to be here. We are glad that you are here with us to celebrate your birthday, to begin it in Celadwin's Cauldron. Yeah, we appreciate you. The Blue Angels, that's what they're called. The Navy demonstrators. They're also the Thunderbird demonstration team, you think. Yeah. I remember seeing them before. I did not know if they were private. They belong to the Navy. They are entertainers from the Navy. We live near an Air Force place, and there's always things flying around and shit. It's quite a nuisance when I'm sitting in my grove. I mean, there's always airplanes going around in the sky all the damn time. It's trying to get into the silence of the natural. Here comes an airplane. Especially when I'm filming out there for my YouTube videos. Like, damn it, I have to retake that now. That damn airplane screwed it up. You want to show us what is a true Christian? Well, good for you. Good for you. Let's see here. One of the most interesting things about moving to the U.S. is seeing all the equipment that you saw in movies in real life, like Apache, some Black Hawks and F-35s. The Apache Black Hawks. Not Apache. The Apache ones don't fly, right? They stay grounded. The Apache helicopters. You heard it's raining iguanas in Florida. Seen any? Not where I am, in Central Florida. I have never seen an iguana. In Southern Florida, there was a few years ago, there was the iguanas were overpopulating, and they are an invasive species, right? They don't belong. They are foreign. We have chameleons. Those are the big ones. But some type of species of iguana was, causing some problems. There's all these people, they bring their animals to Florida, like the boa constrictor. They begin to breed in the swamps like mad, eating all the bog bunnies and everything. And they had to have a hunt for them to remove them. The government had to pay for a hunt to get rid of all the boa constrictors. that were here in the Florida swamps. Where we get shit like that all the time. Let's see here. Johannes Snowbird, the winner in Florida. Look at that. Let's see. I am Kihi good, not Kihi okay. What the hell does that mean? I don't understand what you're saying. The Ospreys in California too. Helicopters, they turn into planes. Wow, that is wild. Used to live in Florida. Thank you for informing us. I do appreciate it. You are welcome. You are welcome. You've been in a few Blackhawks. You're a very loving person, too, and true. You're a proud ex-Christian. Thank you, Kiki. Thank you for sharing your story with us and your homosexuality. Oh, man. You've only military craft you've been in is the B-17 in the air, at least. The Ospreys killed a lot of folks, yeah. Bad design, you think? Vixis is an expert on aircraft and motorcycles. She also makes motorcycle videos, driving around volcanoes and stuff that are dormant, right? I'm asked hypothetical Christian question. If it's not cool to take down Mod Squad. The KGV Bible was written by KG's. He could get divorced, but he didn't lead people towards hell since divorce wasn't okay. I don't know what you're talking about. King James divorcing? I don't know anything about it. I knew he was gay. That is what what we've been told. You were in the army and infantry. Well, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. When I turned 18, I got a flight around your B-17 Flying Fortress for graduation. Oh, that's beautiful. What an awesome experience, right? Your Karakalak Karish, Barn Basilisk. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I cannot interpret your jibber jabber. We all have an air show in Toronto every summer. You hear the blasting past your house. I like going fast and know those volcanoes. They are dormant. St. Helens and Rainier. I remember when St. Helens blew up in the 80s. I remember watching that. That was scary. Let's see here. KT, what are we doing today? Spiritual entertainment. Yeah, we've been going at it for the last few hours. And I finally caught up at the end of the chat here. Yeah, I enjoy doing this. I am here every day. We didn't get to 50 people viewing today, but we still have some time. But we have lots of likes here. Thank you. I appreciate everyone that comes here and supports what I do. We have new community members today. That's wonderful. I hope you enjoy the Discord server. A lot of diversity on there. People from all different traditions. Got atheists, pagans, Christians, Muslims, Jews. Everything under the sun is on there. Great community of people we have. K-Yet. K-Yet is your name? K-Yet. I look like K-E-T, but K-Yet. I apologize. So when I read these things, I am illiterate. Yeah, thank you, Aaron. Yeah, I appreciate people that. Some of you are here every day, and that is wonderful, right? That makes me feel special that people want to talk to me. Yeah, I really appreciate all of our community members here, that you want to keep talking to me in all that I am. It is all good. All right, I'm glad that you did not take offense. You're making nachos. Yeah, at the beginning of the show, I no longer have a craving for nachos. We had, at the beginning of the show, I received an exorcism to remove me from the spirit of Taco Bell. I kept saying the KO Taco Bell all the time. If that was like right at the beginning of the show. So I no longer think about nachos and stuff anymore. All the time I did. Robot Woofy is here. Good to see you, our good friend, Robot Woofy. The bard likes the Khajiit, for they have the coin if you have the wares. And they have the best kind of skooma as well. The red skooma is the best. Sometimes it's hard to read everyone's names properly. Yeah, I never get it right. All the time, I'm always, especially when they start speaking in tongues with their keyboard. Like that one gentleman. I don't know what the hell he was trying to say. It was all like, this shit here. Yeah. I can't understand that. When people talk to me like that, tells me that you're getting Pentecostal with your keyboard. Robo Doki could never get into the war thunder sound like a sweet sword of to fly through the Bismarck in epic battle. I played a flight simulator that was when you remember there was AOL online. That was a thing long ago in a galaxy far away. They had a flight simulator on there that was community oriented. It was World War II. You could fly bombers and things and go and bomb the other person. That was a lot of fun. You get all these people on your B-16. You fly over, and what really gets them is when you blow up their runway. They cannot fight back. So you go and blow up all their buildings. That was long ago. Is AOL still on? Every now and then I get an email with an AOL on it. I'm like, what the hell? Is this still going on today? AOL. Did you even remember AOL Neverwinter Nights? That was like the first, one of the first attempts at, it was a terrible game. All those gold box games, the combat is terrible. I've gone back to them, all the new ones on Steam. I'm glad that we don't play games like this anymore. The gold box AOL, the Dungeons and Dragons games, they were terrible. The fighting and stuff in it was terrible. Very boring, very repetitive. I'm glad that they have been retired from the world. You remember one of the first MMOs? Yeah, Neverwinter Nights. The other ones that they came up with later were much better. The Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2, very well done. Sometimes a little bit too linear in some respects. If you've played, but there's a lot of content there. You can hire henchmen. The Neverwinter Nights 2 became a really big deal with the game. You can make games out of it. And that was a really big deal. To this very day, there are people running servers for Neverwinter Nights 2 playing. One of the big ones is the Baldur's Gate community on there. That has been going on for years and years and years, this role-playing community. I tried to get on there about 10 years ago, but the DMs on there are assholes. I just couldn't deal with it. I'm like, no freedom for me. No fun, screw you. I hate getting in when a DM doesn't let you have fun, just wants to control you. I'm like, I've been controlled by this religion here. I don't need my dungeon master doing it. Let's see here. There was an old Novalogic F-22 Lightning game series that was started on in the late 90s. It got you into aviation immediately. Now, have you ever flown a plane before? I know you said you don't have your license, but were you ever had the honor of flying around with someone? Anyone remember RuneScape? Vixus plays RuneScape still. RuneScape, yeah, right? Vixus, you still play RuneScape. That was a big deal in the later 90s, right? Let's see here. Janveri 13 IM. If you're underage here, if you're 13, you're not welcome here. Now, I don't understand what the hell you're saying. Maybe your parents didn't tell you how to speak English. I don't know. But if you're 13, you're not welcome here. This is for adults only. People show their private parts and stuff on here. Red Baron or Secrets of the Lafayette DO's games. That's what they're. Yeah, you play RuneScape since the beginning. Green, look at you. You are keeping RuneScape alive. Now, there's been many different representations of RuneScape, correct? There was a game book series. There's a big universe with the RuneScape in it. The closest thing to an MMO you played now is Warframe. Now, that is one of my sons got into that. It's like a pay to play, really. All the money that you put into your character. Lots and lots of money for Warframe. You still play ESO and Diablo. You have at the NATO AWACS base in Gleckenkrachen, Germany. You got to take control of a Tobago TB-10 and fly it for 30 minutes. Core memory. I was 13 then. Look at that. What a wonderful memory, right? That inspired you to want to go deeper. Yeah, that would be great. One day getting your pilot's license, right? Something to put on the bucket list, right? The pilot was an instructor too. Very fun. Beautiful. Actually, everything in the game you can get through the hard work. No money really needed except to buy more Warframe and weapon inventory. So it sounds like DDO, Dungeons Dragons Online. You have to work hard at doing all of the achievements and things. You don't have to pay for it to unlock the other stuff. Yeah, DDO is, I haven't played that in probably about 4 years, something like that. But I used to play, since it came out, like every year I would go in and hang out and leave. There's lots and lots of content in Dungeons and Dragons Online. And they're always adding to it, all kinds of wonderful stuff to it. I like the combat in it. And the music and DDO. It's a lot. It can be a lot of fun, but lots of cash grab there too. Buying +5 tomes, just to get by. And you can reincarnate your character and start all over again. And you can go through every class and you can have the memories of your reincarnated character. That's a lot of fun. Soulframe is another game like Warframe. Yeah, like every time they release a new Warframe, they have a new questing event. You can repeat to earn the currency or blueprints to get the Warframe. Look at you. So you've been on it for quite a bit. My son played it for about a year, and then he just went on to other things. I have one son, he plays Xbox like every day. He gets home from school, he's playing Call of Duty is his big one. The recent one, he's got all of the Call of Duties. Yeah, and he plays Roblox still with his friends. He's 18 years old. He's still playing Roblox. I played it a few times myself in the past. The Roblox, you can do a lot with that. There's a lot of creativity. But it's sad that a lot of child molesters are on there, right? On the Roblox. Oh, let's see here. Did you take, let's see. Soulframe is actually their Dark Soul style MMO they've been working on. Right now, it's in the alpha testing phase. So it has a very limited player base. I see. Let's see. You tried DDO for a bit. It just really, I just really like online playing through Witcher 3 DLC at the moment. Yeah, I like the Witcher DLC. That was good. The one where you is like we're in that uppity kingdom type of event, and there was that other DLC. I can't remember what it was. Does anyone play Helldivers here? That's a what is that? Warhammer game, right? Is that a Warhammer game? You did a lot of crap in Warframe. What is this asshole saying here? It's a little Satan worshiper. Well, I'm quite large, about 6'4". My devil worship is tall. What do you have against little people that worship the devil? What's wrong with little people worshiping the devil? Are you a person of disintegration? You don't like the little folk or worshiping the devil? Oh, calm down, Sparky. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, accept Ceridwen into your heart, sir. Receive her as your personal maiden, mother, and crone. It's a better deal than what you got. You only have two, Lord and Savior. With Ceridwen, you get three. It's much more beneficial for you to have three instead of the two. Helldivers is a game where you spread democracy to alien planets. Oh, that sounds like fun. You couldn't get back into Witcher 3 to play the DLC. You got burnt out of your first playthrough. You didn't enjoy it. I thought it was well done. I really enjoyed the other two Witcher games, not so much. I owned them all, but I tried playing them. I'm like, this is no fun. But the third one, oh, that was quite delightful. I really enjoyed the story they're telling in it. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really love the Witcher universe. Is very enjoyable for me. Yeah, I watched all of the TV shows as well. I didn't read the books because I don't know how to read. Quoting the Vulcan, all the Emperor's damn time. Oh man. You love the Witcher books? You are a lover of the Witcher books? Yeah. You got to spread democracy to robots and aliens. Yeah. Impose the Emperor's will upon them. You appreciate Witcher more after reading the books. There was more value to it. Yeah. I remember when the Lord of the Rings, the Hobbit series had finished. I went right back to Lord of the Rings Online, and I discovered they added so much content to it. It was ridiculous. Now I can't even remember my account anymore. That game was so filled with lore. You probably would like that, Green Knight, because you love Lord of the Rings. I really appreciated your education on, like, why do they call him Mr. Frodo? Because he's as old as hell, right? They just didn't portray that in the movie properly. That made sense. All of these secrets in the movie, right? Let's see. Ulf, you're asking, who is this God? Jesus is God, but that doesn't make him anything to anyone without knowing that he is God label. If he is a deity, then he should show respect to other deities. You are demanding for equality amongst the gods. There needs to be respect for the deity titles. Ulf is not going to have it on his altar to Freya. He is demanding justice for all gods together. Oh, shit. Gary, nice to see you. This is a regular Gary. We banned the other one because he was racist. This is Jewish Gary is on here. Shalom to you, Jewish Gary. Glad that you are here. Where are you coming from here, Gary? Are you an Israeli? Do you live over there in the Holy Land, as it is called? What kind of Jewish person are you? Are you circumcised? In what way? Do you still have foreskin remaining? Do you eat Hebrew national hot dogs? We want to know all of your Jewish secrets, sir. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you being here. Yeah, I haven't seen the rabbi come on in a while. It's been a few weeks. He came on like 2 weeks ago, Rabbi Abraham, and he told us that he was in South Africa, that he's been flying and touring around the world. As some of you know, our good friend Rabbi Abraham that comes on, he's like the circumcision champion, right? You carry a pocket copy of The Hobbit in your kit, always good for a quick read. You can put it down quickly. So you read it like a devotionally. That's how important the works of Tolkien are to you. Yeah, he's got a beautiful mythology. So much is there. And the Lord of the Rings online game really does it justice. I mean, there's so much there in terms of lore. It's really amazing. You even get to meet, what's that crazy guy in the beginning? Damn. There's like this immortal man in the beginning that has something to do with the tree. I forgot what his name was, but he's like, why didn't they put him in the movies? That guy that he's got a strange name, but he if you watch the Tom Bombadilli or whatever his name, that's it. Thank you, Tom Bombadilli or Bombadil or whatever he is called. Yeah, that is in the Lord of the Rings game. You get to meet him. He is actually there, like from what I understand in the literature, he is there like the one orchestrating the whole reality, right? He is there going to the lost land or the elfin island or whatever it's called. At the end, he is there through the whole thing. He's a powerful figure in the story, right? Take care, Aaron. Take care of yourself. Enjoy your work today. It's good to begin your work with a little spiritual entertainment in your pocket, right? All right, where am I at here? The Blue Dragon is here. It's been a while since you've tuned into your channel for spiritual entertainment. I hope all is well. You love the new outfit. Thank you. Yes, I have gotten rid of the clergy shirt. I have retired it. And when I did, things got more upbeat around here, right? That was a good idea to do. It was helpful in the beginning to draw viewership, but now I am in a comfortable place where I no longer need the clergy shirt anymore. It has served its purpose for the entertainment project that we do here. You adopted your cat, they say, read to them to build trust. So you read your feline, The Hobbit. Look at that. I have never heard of that. Does your cat just sit there and listen? Cats are beautiful creatures, right? Very loving, very entertaining as well. I had cats most of my life. I don't have any now. I'm also allergic to them. You know, most of my allergies, my mother, she is a cat lady. She doesn't have any, maybe one or two left. But at one point, she had like 14 cats at her house. I cannot bring my family over her house because my daughter and one of my sons is severely allergic to cat. So when I bring them in, their tears start coming down, their face turns red. It is, my mother's, she has a cat house, but a lot of the cats have passed on. I think she only has a few left, and she has 3 dogs, and now 2 dogs. She only has 2 dogs. She had lots and lots of animals. My mother had growing up. We always had cats. They were very fun and very loving. Let's see here. It might be it's a secret only known to Tolkien and his son, the immortal character of Tom Bombadil. He doesn't add much to the actual story, to be fair. He's supposed to be mysterious. Interesting. Aren't there special the ones with no hair? Those are the ones that people with allergies, they get the hairless cats. There's many questions in regards for our new mayor. Time will tell. What kind of mayor do you have, Gary? What kind of mayor do you have? Your ex-wife got her in the separation. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible when animals get caught up in our emotional disagreements. Oh, that's terrible. Kiki, you're back from a nice fresh walk in the Duke. What is the Duke? Is this something that they have over there in the land of Belgium? A place known as the Duke? Oh, dusk. Dusk, I see. So it is reaching the afternoon time for you. It is noontime for me. where I am in the United States. But it is dusk where you are at right now. You believe the current mayor of New York is a Muslim fellow, but he seems to be doing all right from what you have seen, in stark contrast from Cuomo, yeah. The mayor of New York City. Okay, all right. Yeah, there's all kinds of these leaders out there. They're either good for you or bad for you. And we cycle through them, right? It's like sometimes it's a curse that we must all bear. Our politicians, and what are they going to bring to the table now? Yep. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, it's good to be with you. I appreciate being here. I do this every day. If you've just joined in, go give it a touch over there. See that thumb right there? Just give it a little touch. Give it some love there. And I'm getting towards the end of my show here. I got about 7 more minutes or so to be with you for any last comments or questions. And then I will return to you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for your morning entertainment. Yeah, I do this every day. I love doing it. I love being here with Caradwin and her wonderful cauldron that brings so much Awen into the world. So glad the bard beard my sentiments. The difference is that he deals with it much more gracefully than I. I am crude barking dog. Yeah, damn it, we got to put a leash on you and a muzzle. Oh, man. You're the dog who's always humping the other dogs. Oh, man. Got to get you neutered, Kiki. Got to get them things chopped up. Your dog watches TV with you and has learned how to work the remote. Look at that. You've got your animal involved in the entertainment. Take care, Roku. It was good to have you here. It was good to have you here. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for the great show. You are welcome. He'd love that. Oh, my goodness. I can only imagine. We got the shears out here, Kiki. They're going to be doing some neutering today to you. Stay away from those fire hydrants. You are welcome, ELP. I love being here. It is always good to be with all of you. Every day, whatever we talk about, right? Whatever happens, whatever comes out, whoever is here, we have our discussions, right? You are a lover of Inquisitor Bacon. He is a full cross-platform between Steam and PS5. Steam is a wonderful thing. I've been on it I got my Steam membership, was it about 20 years old? Something like that. I don't remember when I got it. My first Steam game was Sid Meier's Civilization 5. That was a wonderful game. I got like 1,000 hours in it. There are people who still play that to this day. I knew a gentleman, he had 10,000 hours on Civilization 5. I mean, he plays it all the time. He doesn't play any other games. He really loves Civilization 5. Now, I got the one after it. Someone had got me it as a gift. And it wasn't the same. Civilization 5 was its own unique beauty about it. Especially the one city challenge. That was always fun to do online with other people. Teach your dog to use a controller and play Smash Bros. Look at that. Not the gilding tongs, the muzzle. Oh, shit. They want to muzzle you. Steam is the last bastion of democratized gaming. Without it, we'd be lost. Praise Gabe and all that he's done for 25 years solo. Yeah. I don't like the any types of games can be on there, certainly. And every now and then when you get a racist one, you get these evil games. A lot of pornographic games. I don't like that. When children are on there looking to play games and this big dildo pops up. Oh, look at this wonderful game. Dildo jousting. I don't like that children are exposed to that stuff. Game, you need some decency in your democracy of gaming. I can appreciate that. Linux gaming is real because of the efforts of his team. So that's still a thing that people still use that. The Linux, that is still something that is quite popular. It has its own, it's like second edition Dungeons and Dragons groups. They use that old, the 2E groups and the 1E groups. And these old timers, they despise what Dungeons and Dragons has become. Many of them. So most people won't touch 2E or 1E. So they feel like they are quite safe from the modern Dungeons and Dragons schemer, right? I will say that Steam has parental controls even for its store, so parents can get their kids' accounts and restrict what products they're able to see. Yeah, that's always easy to get around too, right? We have one community Steam account in my house that is for all people. I try to make sure that I monitor what goes on there for my younger children. I've gotten so many games on there from people. When I was a semi-professional gamer, everyone was giving you games. Give me a review. Give me a review. But I retired from that a long time ago. But it was a lot of fun. Yeah, talking to people on Steam, all these Steam communities, a lot of fun. And I also have a GOG account, but I forgot all the password for that. Joseph the artist. Windows has become horrible in recent years. A lot of folks have taken to seek refuge in Linux. They have made it worthwhile. One of my hundreds of games only that doesn't work is GTA 5 Online. It does not work on that. They have separate accounts so they can play all together. You keep an eye on your daughter does this well? Yeah. Yeah. The developer choice to not support Linux. Shame on them. Shame on them. What are you role-playing this time? Insane Robin Hood wannabe? No, I am role-playing. I don't like assholes here. That is what I'm role-playing, sir. And look what has showed up. An asshole. Oh, let's see here. These people are such... Well, I've come to the end anyways, right? It is my time to depart, brothers and sisters. I will return to you again for your spiritual entertainment privilege tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It was good to be with you all. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.